Let's talk about the 2025 Chicago Bears, man. The schedule release has been all of the craze this week in the NFL. If you watched Every Night the Hallis this week, me and Bane broke it down. For those who didn't watch it, we're gonna break it down on here for y'all, man. First of all, I gotta say, Chicago Bears social media team, y'all gotta do better. That video was fucking terrible, and it wasn't just you. I think the entire NFL's release schedule videos were not at the part this year. We're not at the part. The only good ones I saw, I love the Texans. My intermillennial really loved the wise eye, like redo. Loved it. Had one of the niggas from the video in there. It was awesome. And I also love the Bills when they said we should just have AI do the release, and it was actual Allen Iverson. That was pretty cool. The Bears was terrible. But anyway, I got the schedule in front of me, man. Gonna go over it. Just say with the game. Now I might get these weeks mixed up because I am terrible with my math. But week 1, you got Monday Night Football at the crib. The Bears will be facing the Minnesota Vikings. Week 2, the Bears will be on the road to play Detroit Lions. You got Ben Johnson will be returning to Detroit for the first time. Week 3, they will be at the crib facing the Dallas Cowboys. That is a 3:25 start. And then you got on the road for week 4, they will be going to the Las Vegas to play the Raiders. I cannot wait for that weekend for reasons that have nothing to do with this football game. Week 5 is a bye. Very early bye. I don't like it, but a very, very early bye. Week 6, rematch of the Hail Mary last year. Monday Night Football in Washington, D.C. against the Commanders. Week 7, back at the crib facing the New Orleans Saints. Then you got back-to-back road games. Week 8 against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Week 9, facing Joe Burrow, and the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. And then you got week 10, you've got the New York Giants at home. And week 11, you're going to Minnesota, finish that series up. Week 12, you come home and face the Pittsburgh Steelers. This might be a game that gets flexed if this team is good, because this might be Aaron Rodgers returning to Aaron Rodgers. And you know the NFL loves the Aaron Rodgers, he owns the Bears narrative. Week 13, Black Friday, the Bears be heading to Philadelphia to take on the defending Super Bowl champions. Week 14, they will be heading to Lambeau for the first time to face the Green Bay Packers. Week 15, they've got the Cleveland Browns at home. Week 16 will be probably a night game on that Saturday, which will be the greatest day in American football history, with 3 college football playoff games and 2 NFL games. You got the Commanders and the Eagles in the early game for that. Week 17, you got Sunday Night Football. The Bears playing the San Francisco 49ers, who have the weakest schedule in the NFL right now. And week 18, closing up the season at home against the Detroit Lions. That one could probably decide something. 3 of the last 4 games are at home. The Bears will be on primetime / standalone 5 times this year. My initial thoughts on this, man, I think that the NFL is going all in on the Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams thing. Obviously, by all of the standalone national TV games that these are getting, I think it's a very tough schedule. Now, granted, when I say it's a tough schedule, we're just going off that on paper, because the NFL, it's a year-to-year league. We don't know what teams won't live up to expectations. We don't know what players are going to get hurt. We don't know how it's going to look. But on paper, it doesn't. It's very hard. We're going to find out about this team really right away. These first 4 games, even with the Cowboys and the Raiders not being quote-unquote good teams, they're formidable team. They're not huff or nothing like that. So I think you're going to find out how good this team is going to be right away. Week 5 bye scares me. But also last time the Bears won the division, that would be 5 bye. And that was 2018. So 5 standalone games with a potential to get flexed in. Pretty good to me. I'm very surprised that they didn't have the Ben Johnson game on national TV, but I don't think you can get any better than week 1. Week 1, you got to send a message. Week 1, you have to send a message. You got JJ McCarthy, future JJ McCarthy auto owner, as Bang always says.
A future head coach of Nazareth, is alma mater, Nazareth High School. Well, Nazareth Academy in LaGrange Park, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Future head coach.
He was. I don't know if y'all saw the video yesterday. Him being in Game 5 of the Wolves and the Warriors, and Steph Curry walked up, dapped up Justin Jefferson, and Didn't say nothing to JJ McCarthy. I don't think he knew who the hell he was. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, and we do not need peak Bears to happen. You know what peak Bears is? Where rookie quarterback comes and makes a name on us and on a primetime game. Don't do that. Put that nigga through a table week. We'll let him know. Welcome to the NFL, nigga. That's what I need to see there. I need that Washington game in ways that I can't explain. I really, really need that Washington game. I really need that win coming off a bye just like last year. But that Packer game. When was the last time we had a Packer home game in primetime? I can't even remember. What was the last
game?
Time?
It was the Khalil Mack. It was Khalil Mack game.
No, that was in that was in Lambeau. I mean at home.
Oh, at home?
Oh, at home. Yeah. Oh, yeah, at home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Oh, yeah. Because even Justin was on the road.
Yep, exactly. Bobby Pillin check. Yeah, the Kaepernick game. Yeah, we made Colin Kaepernick on Monday Night Football at Candlestick Park. I remember that. Pissed me off. But anyway, my initial predictions from Monday, and like Stephen A. Smith says, the list is fluid. I got to go on 9-8 off just first glance, but we'll see how that goes. Bang, I know we talked about those stuff on 7 Night the Howlers, but what's your thoughts on the schedule?
I changed it. I changed my prediction. It's fluid, y'all, but it's fluid. I changed it to 9 games. So I'm at 9 games right now. I still believe that the Bears will be 4-0 at the bye. But I changed my Washington pick. Remember, I had made the Washington pick a loss, and then you shamed me. And I changed it to a win. Now I have it back to a loss. But I do have the Bears beating Detroit twice now. So right now I have it 9-8. But I do like that it spread it apart. I was nervous that they was gonna backload it like they did last year. But it spread it apart. So I like it. But I do believe we're gonna be 9-8, and we're going to be in the hunt by the end of the season. I don't know if we're gonna get in, but we're gonna be in the hunt.
And like actually in the hunt, not like the last nigga on the picture in the hunt. Like actually.
Yeah. No, we're gonna be actually in the hunt. We're not gonna be like 7-9.
Not the mathematically still in it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be that.
Dante, what's your thoughts? We ain't heard from you on
it. It's a tough schedule, but as we all know, one of the things we've done over the last years to our detriment is look at the schedule before the season and judge that motherfucker. Like, some of these teams are gonna be bad, some of these teams are gonna be good, and the exact opposite of what we are looking at them right now. So for me, I do still think it's a tough schedule. With that being said, my ceiling right now is 10 wins. I know Orlando just mentioned it, and we're gonna talk about it in a second. But if you make a move for a particular defensive end, I could see adding a couple more wins to that win total, just because I think skill position wise, I think we know we have pieces. It's about the trenches and how they settle and how they start to gel and really play together on both sides, on offense and defense. So I mean, it's one of those things where if Ozzy is really a brick wall on that left side and Caleb has a clean pocket, they're going to put up a lot more points. And if we bring in, like I said, another defensive end, and you got Grady and you got everybody else, Dexter, you got everybody that was there last year, and they can actually put pressure on the quarterback with the cornerbacks and safeties that we have. It could be in an 11-win team. But right now, I think I really got my ceiling is 10 wins. We're going to see how it goes. We got some tough games. We got some I think the entire NFC North, though, and that this will play in our favor. The entire NFC North has quite a few tough games. So if we do fuck off a couple games, I think they may play. We may not be as bad off as we think, because I think our division will also have some other tough games. So I mean, I think 9-8 to get us a wild card, but I think 10 is our ceiling, and like right now, that's how I feel.
I think I love how we're all cautious. I love because, like I said, if you want to see a freezing cold takes special, go watch last year's I'm Not Gonna Hold You Bears season special. We went to the pillow.
Watch that.
We went to the pillow store. Shout out my boy Mike for the new pillows opening up in the South Loop. Make sure out them. Y'all down there, go support. But niggas was like, the bank was like 12-5. Like, niggas was like, man, we need to get to the playoffs. And we went 2.5 months without a win, nigga. Me and Dante were in London London, United Kingdom, drinking. We had a random white nigga coming to the bar, was like, y'all Bears fans, and bought some drinks for the lads, nigga. We was having a good time.
Talking playoffs and shit.
Talking playoffs, nigga. And you know what happened? I boarded the flight to go back to the States, and we didn't win a game to the first week of 2025. So I will not be doing that this year. Not at all. Catch I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HNB Media and the Barbershop Network.